Welcome once again to the Nosebleed Seats. We are backstage at the inaugural Pro Wrestling Next show in Decatur, Illinois. And my first guest at this time, I can't really call him the Submission Squad because I still think it's Dingo and Tyson, but the team formerly known as the European Union, now known as the new Submission Squad, Pierre, Abernathy, and Gelistico. And you guys recently lost the LWA tag team titles to a non-LWA team. How do you feel about that?
Well, obviously we're not happy about it, I'll tell you that. They cheated, and we have every intention on getting the title back. We're taking the first step tonight by beating the Northstar Express.
Well, you see, a lot of people forget to mention that during the match, Jason Strife and Tim Donce made their way to ringside and proceeded to assault me with, I don't even know what, in my knee, incapacitating me, and then the numbers advantage just eventually counted. But no matter where in the world they hide, they are not Carmen Sandiego. They will pay the price. Hooligans, it will be tap-out time.
Now, major obstacle to regaining the LWA tag titles from the Hooligans is they currently do not have a license to wrestle in Missouri, and the future schedule of LWA is all Missouri shows. So how are you going to get the Hooligans in an LWA ring to beat them for the titles?
Well, we didn't lose them in an LWA ring, so we don't have to win them back in an LWA ring. As Pierre stated, all we have to do is beat the Northstar Express tonight, which we will easily do. We faced them once before. We were a little underprepared, but we're a little bit better now. Once we beat them tomorrow, 9/12 in Davenport, Iowa, PWN will be there, and we will be getting our rematch for the Hooligans tag titles that they stole from us.
I happen to know for a fact we're not going to win them back in the LWA because I happen to know 100% that Mason Cutter has AIDS. So unfortunately, he's never going to get.
What?
Yeah, he has HIV virus, so he's not going to be able to get the licensing.
Yeah, he has HIV. He doesn't
But
have
the beauty,
AIDS. It's the disease that gives you HIV. Yeah,
well, either
it gives
way,
you
yeah. I'm
AIDS.
sure he's got hepatitis too. So either way, they're not getting the licensing. And probably wouldn't
That's a little breaking news, isn't it?
Hey, you heard it here. I wouldn't lie to you.
Straight shooting.
We don't need to win them back in another LWA ring. I'm getting all tongue-tied. I'm all upset about this HIV.
It gets you.
We can win them anywhere. PWN, IHW, HVW. We might just beat them up in the backyard and steal their title.
Now I interviewed you back in, I believe, 2007.
Yes. Putting kick pads on.
Tell me about your recent wrestling exploits. You've done quite a bit of traveling, and last I know, you went all the way down to Texas and back.
Well, we've been to Texas many times. Over the last year, we wrestled in 13 states and 2 countries. Made our Chikara debut. Those fans, well, they loved us, didn't they?
Absolutely.
The Chikara fans love us. They were their #1 tag team.
#1 in Chikara.
We're very loved by the fans. You read the message boards, they are talking about us all the time and how great we are.
What was up with that match? The fans just had that strange reaction.
When we got the standing ovation, Prime Fighter, that we deserved, it was a thing of beauty, and it really brought a tear to my eye. You know, I want to thank the Philadelphia fans right now for all your support, all the press on the message board. Thank you very much. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, guys. It really meant a lot.
All over the world, we're loved.
And what else?
Well, since we've been gone, the last interview, every month we go to Texas. We are former ACW, IWA Texas tag team champions, defeated recently by Showtime and Jerry Lynn in a what we thought was just a singles match somehow turned into a tag title match without our consent. Thank you.
Or a signed contract.
So we're still waiting our
rematch.
Yeah. Still waiting for that.
After that, we've won a couple tag titles here and there. We are set to wrestle for the HVW tag team titles October 10th in Granite City, Illinois, which we will undoubtedly win.
You have the trios title, don't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we still have that. We still have the trios cup. We haven't defended it in a while because Davey Vega, he's always here nor there. But eventually, I guess we'll defend it. But for now, we still have it.
Yeah, Bandana Mafia.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We're like the Wolf Pack, the Submission Squad. We're the backbone. We're all of it. We're like NWO Silver, just always there. Touching upon things, Submission Squad name, as you know, we have taken over by beating Nick Tyson and Dingo fairly one-on-one in a tag team situation.
Tapped him out.
Yeah.
Tapped out Nick Tyson.
To his own move.
Yep.
I mean, we're just good.
Yep, but yet we never win by submission. Yet I tapped him out.
To his own move. Yeah, it's on.
And we could list the matches we've won by submission, but we'd be here all day.
Yeah,
right, go ahead.
fairness.
What are your future wrestling exploits?
For the rest of this year, we're pretty well put down for stuff. So it looks like it's going to be Texas and some stuff in Ohio and some stuff in Illinois. But next year, who knows? Hopefully go back to Canada.
That was nice.
Maybe come back to the East Coast where they love us. I'm sure we're welcome anytime. I'm sure the fans, if nothing else, I'm sure the fans would
just want to see us.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll just come hang out with you. Yeah.
Ring of Honor in the cards?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, hopefully. We wouldn't say no.
Return to Chikara?
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome. I'm sure the fans would love that. There's a petition going around, man.
I hear. That's what I hear.
Back in Chicago.
Ticker tape parade for us.
Yeah, that's what I hear. It's in the works. They're going to bring us down, throw a big parade. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure the fans will love it.
Sleep with some rats. It'll be great.
Awesome. It'll be great.
So where can promoters go to book the new submission squad?
That's submission squad.
The only submission. I've been in the submission squad since it started. I don't understand how people are just.
You were a founding member.
I was there. So I don't know where people get their information from. But just to wrap this up, you want to hit us up on MySpace, either one of ours, myspace.com/Pierre Abernathy. And I don't know what you're
/Evangelist.
Just get a hold of me. He doesn't know how he's doing.
That hurts. All right. Well, here's the world, and here's what we're wrestling. All over it, baby. Because we're taking over. Slowly but surely. Global conquest.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, despite a stacked card with a few members of the roster being in the PWI 500, 5 top matches, this event at Pro Wrestling Next was not well attended, and that was enough to put the promotion out of business. Now, we would like to hear from you, the fan. What is it that is keeping you away from most independent wrestling shows? Is it the matches on the card? Is it price of admission? Is the shows not fun to watch? Or could it be some other reason? We would like to hear from you, the fan. We want you to write to us. Tell us what is keeping you away from most independent shows in the Central Illinois area at the nosebleed seats at yahoo.com. We'll be reading some of your responses on a future broadcast. And we will take a quick commercial break. We have another interview with the Northstar Express coming up next. Wanna wrestle? Head for the MBS Pro Wrestling Training Center at the Skywalkers International Sports Complex in Decatur. They start you off with cardio exercise and teach basic wrestling and performance techniques. You can also learn to be a referee, manager, or announcer. For more information, call 217-412-1677. The MBS Pro Wrestling Training Center, Central Illinois' only pro wrestling training facility, and the first session is free. Join me at this time, one of the top tag teams in the upper Midwest, and they've been branching out to the lower Midwest of late. They're both ranked in the PWI 500. It's Ryan Cruz and Darin Corbin, the Northstar Express. So tell us about your match tonight. You had a victory over the submission squad of Yvonne and Pierre.
You know, it was a big victory for us, but I'm going to stop you right there and tell you we're not one of the upcoming and great tag teams. We are the greatest tag team in the upper Midwest, in the country right now. The Northstar Express is on fire.
Don't forget, in the nation, too. We're sought after everywhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Lower, middle, eastern, Midwest. Everyone wants us. Everyone wants a piece of us. Look what we did tonight. Those people people wanted it so bad. They wanted us. They were cheering for us. Did you hear them?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you hear how much they loved us?
Darin, Ryan, Ryan, Darin, Ryan, Darin.
Oh, it never gets old.
No, ever,
It never
never.
gets old.
No.
Tell us about your wrestling exploits the past few months.
Well, as far as some of the things that we've been doing, we've been keeping pretty busy.
Yeah.
You know, we did Young Lions Cup not too long ago.
We did.
We were ranked in the PWI 500.
It's true.
Acknowledged for some of our talents. What else did we have? We've been up in Minnesota.
We've been rocking it up in Minnesota. You know, go to even a little further back. We were in the King of Trios, same
yeah.
place where the Young Lions Cup was. You know, we're tearing it up, East Coast to West Coast, northern border, southern tip. We're doing it everywhere, Northstar Express style.
Coast to coast, border to border. You never know where we're going to show up. We're in high demand.
Wherever we are, it's the coast with the most.
And that's where you want to be. You want to be wherever we are.
Like the MasterCard.
Tonight, those people had something. All you people who missed it tonight, who missed me and him put on a performance, an entertaining performance, you missed it.
You know,
A lot of people missed it.
it's true, it's true.
Except me.
We defeated the Submission Squad.
Yes.
That means we go on tomorrow night. Tag title shot.
Just another tag title that we're going to get.
Exactly. I've lost count to how many tag titles we
I
have.
need more hands.
Yeah.
It's just
If
how
I'd
it
have been
works.
born an octopus, it'd have been much better.
Yeah, octopi. That would be us. Plural. You drop the S and the U.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. People forget.
Yep.
Now, where can we see you next in this neck of the woods? Central Illinois, Southern Illinois, Northern Illinois.
Let's see. Next time we're in Illinois.
You know what your best option is? Go to www.myspace.com/Northstar Express. You'll find all of the dates where we're going to be.
And it's also the place where a promoter can go to book the Northstar Express, right?
Exactly.
Tell us about some of the tag teams you fought recently.
Tag teams we fought recently. Let's see. A couple weeks ago, we were in the ECW arena facing Brody and the Grizzly Redwood.
The Roughnecks.
The Roughnecks.
Collectively known.
God, they were rough too.
The Phoenix Twins.
Phoenix Twins.
We battled the Phoenix Twins, a good team from Chicago.
They're actually from Champaign, Illinois, the best tag team of Central Illinois to have never wrestled in Central Illinois, of all things.
They're pretty funny,
That's
I hear
great.
too. They're pretty funny.
You also fought Zero Gravity.
They're really short.
They're really light. It's like wrestling teddy bears.
And we also saw something we shouldn't have seen.
What's that?
What? Zero Gravity?
Us
No, they're
losing?
listen, I know they're short, but they're okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
Well, they just they did a little strip search on you.
Hey. You know what? Look, I'm just going to say it. I'm all for it. And I'm going to get it out in the open because I'm an honest guy. The Northstar Express, we put it out there, every little bit of it. It's nothing that your kids can't see while walking down the street in Decatur. There was people in the parking lot when we rolled in, just letting it hang out, getting a tan. It's
true.
So it's nothing wrong with mine. There's nothing offensive about this right here.
Some people
It's
might
beautiful.
find it a little cheeky.
It's very symmetrical. It's
It is.
even. You know what? I'm telling you right now, a lot of people don't like what we do. People find us controversial. It's not our fault. We just keep doing the same thing that we want to do. We love Milky Way bars. That's one of the big things that we like to do here.
Oh my God.
You know, a lot of people don't like Milky Way bars, but you know what I say to them? There's a lot of things I'd say to them, but I think is this a family interview?
Yes, that's a family
Interview. Give me the beep. You can go yourself. Yeah. You don't even know what I said. You don't even know. This is half mine. Milky Way.
All right.
Have a good night, buddy.
Buy their shirts. Oh my gosh. And we have some breaking news to report to you. New Midwest Wrestling will be holding November Rain at Lanphier High School Gymnasium on November the 21st. That's right, no more low ceiling. Wrestlers can dive off the top rope as much as they want without having to crash through a few tiles. It'll be at Lanphier High School, the gym, on November the 21st. Go to www.newmidwest.com for the latest information. Now, this weekend is Cutting Edge for New Midwest at the American Center 1501 East Griffith Street in Springfield on September the 26th with a 7 o'clock start. All that's been announced for the card so far, Eric Logan will be taking on Michael Shard, the man who gave him a 2-year ban on receiving any title shots whatsoever, although Eric Logan has had a losing record for the past few years. So he'll be taking on Michael Shard for revenge. Also, a tag team challenge match. The Hot Boys reunite for one night only. Scotty Cash, he has been bothered by neck and back problems for the past few years, and that's why he has not been in the ring very much. He's going to get in the ring one more time. This may be his final career match ever. He'll be taking on the team of Justin McIntyre and a mystery partner. Now, who do I think the mystery partner will be? Based on what happened at the last event, New Midwest Boiling Point, with the breakup between Jackpot J.D. Rogers and Scotty Cash, it's possible that Justin McIntyre may bring in Jackpot J.D. Rogers into his corner. But if I was making the decision, I would go with the man that he's had tag team success with and has some key victories over some top tag teams in the New Midwest ranks. I would recommend to Justin McIntyre to select Nick Brubaker, one half of the Ish, as his tag team partner to face the Hot Boys, because his heavyweight title shot is at stake in this match. If he loses this match, his title shot goes to Benz, but if he wins the match, he will be facing John Magnus for the New Midwest Heavyweight Championship in a rematch from November reign 2005. It's this weekend, New Midwest Wrestling's Cutting Edge at the American Center, 1501 East Griffith Street in Springfield, this Saturday, September 26th. Don't miss it. And you can catch some prior episodes of the Nosebleed Seats by going online to Yahoo Video, and to find them, here's this handy shortcut. It's tinyurl.com/MBS2009. You can check out some previous episodes of the Nosebleed Seats. And we're also podcasting on the web. You can download it to your computer or your MP3 player by going to rap-sheet.podomatic.com. Chris Lee, Mystic Core of Rap and Vigilance 5706, and the Mad Conservative Crapfire give their news and views on what's happening on the Central Illinois scene and interviews we can not normally get on the television show. So check out the Nosebleed Seats podcast, rap-sheet.podomatic.com. And we have some additional breaking news. It's brought to you by our next guest, a New Midwest original, and he's not wrestled down here for the past 3 years. It's Mr. Elite, Jake Manning, to close out this edition of the Nosebleed Seats. My guest at this time, former NMW personality, who's been away for the past 4 years. He's moved out to the Carolinas and has really made a name for himself. Mr. Elite, Jake Manning, known in some places as the Man Scout. Tell us about how you got the name the Man Scout, because I was shocked when I saw that.
Well, easy. Let's get a little more bass in your voice. Do some push-ups or something. First of all, when you're talking to Jake Manning, you got to address me. You got to come with something. You got to be kind of an assertive individual. You have to be a man. Not just any man, but someone who's Man Scout caliber. And see, that's the whole point. See, I was a Boy Scout growing up, and needless to say, you can't do Boy Scouts past the age of 18. Well, I decided, I've never played by the rules. I've never followed them. I've never gone down that road you're supposed to. I've never just said, hey, I'm going to stay in Springfield and sell cell phones at a kiosk in the mall. No, sir, not me. I'm going to drive halfway across the country where I know nobody. So like I said, off the beaten path. That's how I live. So instead of just saying, hey, my Boy Scout career is over, but don't worry, my Man Scout career has just started. And I'm applying all the preachings and the teachings of the Man Scout Manual into my pro wrestling career. It's taken me many places. It's taken me to Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Austria, Vienna, all those places. I've been toured all over the world. North Carolina, Connecticut, Hotlanta, Bad Street, USA, Third House on the left. I've been everywhere, Jack. That is a promise. Scout's honor.
This is the first time you've wrestled in Illinois in quite some time. Tell us about that.
Well, it's like a lot of things with wine, cheese. Things just get better with age and better with time. The time was right. Things were lined up. I guess the moons, the stars, everything just seemed to click. And all of a sudden, it's like I found myself someplace familiar before. I found my place somewhere off Interstate 72. I found myself somewhere in Springfield, Illinois. And somehow I knew there was a professional wrestling show in town. And somehow I knew it had to be the best. And how did I know it had to be the best? Because I was going to be there. And when I found out and I knew I was going to be here and everything was set up, I knew it was the place to be. It was the next place to be, if you catch my drift, here at Pro Wrestling Next, which, thank you for plugging their product, by the way. We've already been talking for 5 minutes. We haven't put over who we're here for. So, appreciate it. Maybe you and Gordon Soley should get together, write a book together, and talk about how you're supposed to do
There's
that.
always subtitles rolling across the screen.
Oh, okay, so to cover up for your stupidity. Okay, I wish I had that luxury in real life, folks. So.
Oh, you're brutal.
Next question, Gordon.
You're also, you've become quite of a documentarian. You've shot a few of those programs. What is it? The Heroes of what county again?
Burke County. Listen, Jack, you're talking to the king of Burke County right here. I'm a celebrity. They have a parade every time I go on Interstate 40 before I go over the mountains. Because you know what? I put that town on the map. When people search online Burke County, it is the number. I don't know if you know this or not. I don't think I buzz people on this. When people search Burke County online, Burke County, North Carolina, that is the first thing that comes up. Not Burke County in wrestling, Burke County, North Carolina. I put that thing on the map. Before me, 0 hits. Google, nothing. It would crash Yahoo search results. But when I did Heroes of Burke County, I put it on the map, Jack. And as you know, I don't do anything half-assed.
I should ask, did any of those folks benefited from your documentary?
Well, a few guys, they benefited too well. Like, I've heard Hammer's in rehab now. I know little Donnie. I know him and his wife had a big split, and now she's dating like a 19-year-old that's driving his car around, his big Ferrari, with all the money he made, on his insurance, and his daughter's music career has been kind of floundering a little bit. So little Donnie's gone through some tough times and stuff like that. And some of the other guys, got a little bit of ego, there's some jealousy, some bitter, some harsh things. So I think they look back, they almost wish that they didn't get all that fame and all that money. But you know how it is. Some people just can't handle it. They can't handle it like I can, and do it with style and grace.
Now, you're also a bit of a spokesman for High Spots. Tell us about some of the stuff that High Spot's been doing of late.
Well, spokesman, I don't know. I really just consider myself CEO, because you know what? I ain't just a businessman. I'm a businessman. Well, that's exactly right, folks. When you see me, you see High Spots. You see me on the road, you come to me. And trust me, I know. If people got a problem with gear, you got to yell at me. People got a problem with ring, you got to yell at me. People got a problem with kick pads. Well, guess what, folks? I edit all the DVDs. Got a lot of great projects coming up. We're in the middle of this 20-volume Memphis set. We just bought the rights, IWA Mid-South. All you people have been paying attention to it. Trust me, we got a lot of interesting and cool things that are going to come out of that video library. Things you've wanted to see for years come out of there. We got a lot of great a lot of great things coming up. A lot of great books that are coming out soon. A lot of great DVD releases and stuff like that. It is the Walmart of professional wrestling, and it has everything a wrestling fan wants.
Now, what are your wrestling exploits for the rest of this year?
Exploits. Well, let's see. Wrestle for everybody who books me and go out to the highest bidder. That's pretty much how my life goes. Is highest bidder. That's you won't find me because listen, I don't take no chump change. I don't do nothing, Jack. Like I said, I don't do nothing half-assed. Because if you want me, you want to be serious. You want a serious wrestler to come to your town already. I see you right now. You're seeing a serious individual right here. I promise you. You want somebody to come there, rock your show, do his thing, leave the fans breathless? That's me.
And where can a promoter go if they want to bring in Mr. Elite or even the Man Scout, Jake Manning?
Well, see, that's the thing too. I'm easy to find. So you can find me around the street corners. I'm out everywhere, Jack. When I say the street,
you're all over the country.
Well, like I said, when I say the streets, Jack, I'm from a town of 82 people. There ain't no streets there. There was only one. It was street, plural, not plural. So when I say streets, I mean the world. You can find me everywhere. You see me at a show, you come up and talk to me. But if you don't see me, if you're unfortunate enough and you can't get a hold of me on a regular basis, trust me, I get plenty of women that get very frustrated by that fact. And if you need to get in touch with me, you need to find out where I am. You just do a little Google search, you come up, you find my MySpace account. That is the easiest way to get to me. I know it's indie and cheesy for MySpace.
Right across the bottom of the screen right now.
See, that's the thing, it sounds cheesy and indie, whatever, but it's a great social networking site, I'm just saying.
Displaced by Facebook.
Everybody's got one for whatever it is, whether they're fake or real people, everybody's got one. So it's the easiest way to get a hold of me. Or if you really want to get direct to me and you're a serious individual, you go manscoutmanning@yahoo.com. That is my direct email. I check it every day. That's where all the bookings come in. You just let me know. manscoutmanning@yahoo.com.
Jake, welcome back to Central Illinois. It's been a long time.
I know, it's been a long time. I had to carry an interview with somebody, so I appreciate you. Appreciate you letting me know that I still got it, kid.
Yep. All right, that'll do it for this week on the Nosebleed Seats. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter. We will see you next time.